From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Mets.
So, almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Clay Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, catcher Liam Hicks.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Hicks goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2021. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Vientos whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And time down for the Marlins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. If they're struggling with it, I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Connor Norby, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Lopez, the runner at second with 1 away. Holmes checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. And there's the strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
This one popped up. Alonso has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Conine turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Runner at second, 2 down here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that's in for a strike.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Punch him out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and our starting pitcher here today, Braxton Garrett. What do we need to know here?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Lindor with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2 balls, no strikes. Oh, that's low.
And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting second baseman.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Acuna.
He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Just missed. Acuna launched a homer in his most recent game. And now it's even up.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. That's outside. 2-1. Man at first, 1 away. That catches the outside corner. And the count now even up. Step off throw to first. Lindor back in there. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Throw sails over his head at first. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting fourth. First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Alonso with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Fair ball. It's in and out of his glove.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's Mark Vientos, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Soto, the runner at third. Alonso on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Holmes back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is David Fry. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one outside. Ball 1. And another ball. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Sit him down.
2-2 now. Base knock right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job
Batting
of driving
seventh,
that pitch
center
the other
fielder,
way
Dave
on a line.
Myers.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. And ball 1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Righty delivers, and that's downstairs. And it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one finds its way through. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the
Batting
run
eighth,
across.
first
Wasn't
baseman,
able to elevate that one,
Flowers.
but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Started after it. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. The 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit left side. Tags the runner for one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Xavier Edwards in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri snags it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
He needed out one. It's been a
Batting
tough
seventh,
stretch at the plate lately.
designated
Showed a
hitter,
willingness to drive that pitch the
Starling
opposite
Marte.
way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Starling Marte. Picks over, and he breaks for second. The tag, and got him at second. ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. One out, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco
Alvarez. The next to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is
0-1.
getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Next
That's
one is
outside.
off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaking ball
Ball 2.
misses down and away. Outside
Ball 3.
low. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Outside,
That's
and that
ball
is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch,
Batting
and I tell you
9th,
what, he
center
earned that
fielder Jose
And now it's Jose
Siri.
Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this,
They get the force, and that is the inning. Mets leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading off
And
for
struggles at the
Miami,
plate
second
in this
baseman,
series
Otto
as we take a
Lopez.
look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And at the plate for Miami, Liam Hicks. There's a strike.
0-1's
Always
the count.
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well,
Now
that's
batting,
always the key to
designated hitter,
effective
Connor
pitching is
Norby.
getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Got him.
Now batting, left fielder, Griffin Conine.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Griffin Conine. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering misses, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Francisco Lindor.
Not a blue day in your world. All the colors flying, everyone else stares. It's a new day in your world, and I'll be standing always by your side. It's a new day in your world. No one can stop us, not you and I. Just never give up on what you want. Never give up on what you need.
Foul ball there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Check swing, no appeal. And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Juan Soto.
Now batting,
0 for 1.
right
He hit into a
fielder,
fielder's choice his first time.
Juan Soto.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Edwards. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. doubled in his first AB.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Clips the outside corner, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely
Inside,
last
1-1.
millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Lindor at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Out front, rip foul. In the air to left center. Konai on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi
Leading off for
Field
the
as
Marlins,
we go to the
right
top of the
fielder,
fourth.
Jesus
Stepping in, Jesus
Sanchez.
Sanchez. First
Ball
offering, and it
inside.
just misses. Sanchez, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Pitch
Outside,
misses
that's a ball.
outside. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let
Now
that ball
batting,
travel,
third baseman,
trusted his
David
hands.
Fry.
Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit, David Fry. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. No outs, runner on second. Next offering is down low. That clips the corner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Not in time. He's safe. Sanchez up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Two down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Come on, punch him out.
The 2-2 now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, trying to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. RBI single his last time up. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Base hit and a run comes in.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Kyle Stowers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Myers into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. Stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Fly to center his first time. That one missed. Almost got him.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it, drops into the glove, and that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. That's too
No,
low.
that's low.
And that is ball one.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run.
It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. It's a bomb. His first homer of the year. It's 3-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit, and he takes a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Misses inside. 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Myers pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder,
Siri.
Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Still only one out here in the inning. This to third. Sends it across to first. He's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hit.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have
Leading off
performed up
for
to this
Miami,
point.
Second baseman, Otto Lopez.
Holmes back to work. Outside low, ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
The
for
Mets
New York
with a new
Mets.
arm on the mound, number 54.
Number 54.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Marlins
1-0.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Now 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to the left, Vientos throws to first in time. One away here in the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter Connor Norby.
Now at the plate, Connor Norby.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Griffin Conant. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's
Right
pitch,
fielder,
tailing away from the hitter,
Sanchez.
rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Sanchez
Off the plate, ball
in the
one.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right
1-1.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Two down, nobody on. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Declan Cronin getting ready to go. Little, the lefty, warming up as well. And there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The changeup missing. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get off into the seats.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To third. And that one handled. Fires across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just
right
rolled over it.
fielder,
Got the ground ball.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That's a little bit low. Fought off foul.
Ball 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The Marlins leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that's down and away. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he became a really
Now
tough out with
the
2
first
strikes
baseman,
right there.
Pete
He's a pull hitter, and
Alonso.
that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Braxton Garrett won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
Miami,
pitcher for the Marlins,
number
Declan
51.
Cronin.
Still a lot of game
Declan
left,
Cronin.
and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
1-0.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going, gone! And this place is rocking. His second home run of the series, and it ties it up. It's 5-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Late swing fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Got him. That's the second out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Two outs. And that is out of play. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swung on, belted. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top 6. Here's the third baseman, David Fry. That misses the zone. 1-0. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Stanek also getting ready. This to third. Zips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder Dane Myers.
And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers.
Let's go, Matt. Let's go, New York.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be
Now
tough to
batting,
get in the air.
the
Good
first
downward
baseman,
break on that
Kyle
one.
Stowers.
So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Stowers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And ball 1. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses
balls,
the zone.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye
3 balls,
right
2
there.
strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to left. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Starling Marte. Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here is Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it
next
takes
for the
away. He did
Mets,
everything right on that swing,
center
but he's got nothing to show for it.
Siri.
So up next for New York, Jose Siri. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That's down and in. Just missed. And that is cut on and missed. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Stowers under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Luis
First and second,
Angel
2
Acuna.
outs. And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Marte, the lead runner out at second. Lindor on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone. And a count even 1-1. And that skips into dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Mets.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
Daniel
He has a great slider with
Nunez.
tons of movement. And at the plate for
Leading off
Miami,
for the
Xavier
Marlins,
Edwards.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Strike 1. Nunez, in his 2nd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Grounds 1 to short. Over to first. Just got him on that one. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-5. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 1 out, nobody on. Next to hit, Liam Hicks. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Line to left and foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Connor Norby now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 6-5. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Nardi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Gets a piece and stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Missed with a changeup, and now it's filled up 3-2. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning
Now
like
batting,
this. When you got the
first
leadoff hitter,
baseman,
so
Pete
critical in setting the
Alonso.
table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's to third, and that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball.
Miami's
2 strikes.
bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Little, the power lefty, up as well. 1-2 here. Next offering is outside. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one well upstairs.
2 strikes.
Yeah, the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Now batting left fielder, Brandon.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Nardi out of the game, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
So the
Miami,
Marlins go with a new arm,
number
Anthony
37.
Bender.
These are the spots
Anthony
relievers
Bender.
really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And another ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next offering is downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Starling Marte would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And a strike in there with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Marte digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Fly ball center field. And that is the inning.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the
left
game.
Fielder, Griffin
Now the left
Conrad.
fielder, Griffin Conrad. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one
Ball 1, no
upstairs,
strike.
ball 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Hey.
Out to center. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Jesus
So digging in, Jesus
Sanchez.
Sanchez. That clips the zone. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Reed Garrett preparing to come on if needed. Buto warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Way upstairs, and the count is filled up. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Fry stands in now and watches strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. As it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now, new pitcher on the mound
Number
as we
38.
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco. Francisco
Leading off
Alvarez
for the
getting
Mets,
ready to hit.
Catcher Francisco Alvarez.
That's inside.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count's full. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning.
Center
Down
fielder,
one. Any leadoff base
Jose
runner really
Siri.
makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
So now a pinch hitter, Jesse Winker. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Just missed. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Slings it across, and Winker is set down.
If you want to be a
Up
great
next,
defense,
for
you
the
have to
Mets,
deliver consistently.
shortstop,
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Towards first, and that's just foul. That one hammered center field. Back there. Get out of town. He hammers one out to center. Home run number 5 on the season, and we are starting over. It's 6-6.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Tinoco done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
Miami,
pitcher for the Marlins,
number
Brendan Little.
54.
Bringing in the lefty with the
Brendan
left-handed
Little.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So up next, Juan Soto. And a strike of the outside corner at 95. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth, and now for the Marlins, Dane
Center
Myers.
fielder, Dane Myers.
Stanek back to work.
Ball one.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tied at 6. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Otto Lopez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here in Queens,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
9th.
Mets,
And stepping in
first
for New York,
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Ball.
That misses. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes, the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. That one inside,
That's inside.
and that is ball 1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Man,
ball,
he was really
2 strikes.
tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's out to center field. Myers sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting left fielder.
And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1, no strikes. That one fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing for the Mets. This game remains tied at 6.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Leading off for
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter,
second baseman,
Otto Lopez. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting,
Fastball groove right
catcher,
down the middle.
Liam
Usually a
Hicks.
lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. Right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That just misses. 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett, the young right-hander, up and throwing. just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, we're in extras here. Leading off, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Alvarez in the box now, takes strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker. Grounded out his first time. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's inside, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, so we're still tied at 6. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one missed. And a count 1-2. And that's too high. Too low, and it's ball 3. Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four,
Nope.
he walked
Ball
him,
four.
and that'll keep the line moving.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call,
Now
but
batting,
most
right
umpires
fielder,
just don't want to
Jesus
give pitchers a break up
Sanchez.
in the zone like that.
Making a move
Now
at
running
first,
at first
and here's the
for the
pinch
Marlins.
runner, Derek Hill.
Number 3.
Go ahead run on base.
Derek
Now
Hill.
it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he chases a high fastball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Inside.
That's
Now
inside.
1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Off the
Ball
mark
2.
there. The count now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Up next for the
And
Marlins.
now for the Marlins,
third baseman,
David Fry.
David Fry.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
0-1's the count.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one is back. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double. He'll score easily.
Now batting,
These hitters
center
today are
fielder,
so great
Dane
with handling
Myers.
velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Ripped, but it curls foul. One out and a runner at second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses
ball
there.
2.
Ball 2. Into left center for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with
Now
one out.
batting,
Well,
the
he
first
wasn't afraid to
baseman,
hit with 2
Kyle
strikes. I
Stowers.
think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here's the first baseman, Kyle Stowers. There's your strike.
0-1.
In the air, center field. Winker should have it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 8-6.
Now
Well, that's a
batting,
quality at bat
shortstop,
right there. You know the
Xavier
situation.
Edwards.
You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Edwin Diaz done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Reed
New York
Garrett
Mets.
gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Move to first, and he's back in there. And that one upstairs, ball one. That misses, and now 2-0. Myers off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner on the go. And it remains 2-2. 2 runs across in the inning. We are in the 11th.
We got full count.
In the dirt. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. A little bit high, maybe. Now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Liam Hicks next to hit for the Marlins. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Mets 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Hunter Gaddis.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. The Mets down by a pair, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Lopez on the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So last chance for the Mets. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Outside, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. And that one hammered way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Edwards goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well, I can understand the defense right there trying to cut off that lead runner at third, but a good jump and an excellent finish for the base runner to get in there safely.
A move coming at third base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Tyrone Taylor. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Mama business like a motherfucker. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low, but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold, I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed. Now I have revisions to life. Organically, I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate, oh body.